Ready? 70, tempo, straight. Ready?
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krusty-Merritt. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger.
Throwing now. Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown Commanders. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away. And that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Ultra. Go Ultra. Here we go. 10 black 40. Smash. Hut.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Down, check view. 52 book.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on, ready.
Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Down! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger, trap 50, trap 50!
On first and 10, here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving to his left. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down. That's McClure open on the left side. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on fourth and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. It's his third touchdown on the year.
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, Leads to 6.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go. 50, green. Cut.
On first down is Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 52.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
White, yellow, blaster, 6.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
Come on, set. 60 red, 6, mega.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check the eagle, check the eagle. Go.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
70 rings for Cowboy 80. That's it.
On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready,
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Pat! Viking 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man, it's McLaurin. And he will score! Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And he's got it at the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set, go.
Back to throw. Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Throwing is Young. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker, whether it's out catching passes like he's used to or working as a runner instead.
Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Check Fury. Let's go.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. White, white. Red, yellow. Ready?
Here's Young. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. His kick is perfect. And the Panthers will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
On the ready. Dragon 6.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Going right. It's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Happy Lions.
And the Washington first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Washington. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Money down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down.
Hey, go steal. Set. Hey, blue. 10 black.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Young going to give it to Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Set. Cut.
Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And the 11.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Let's go. 45. Speedo blue. Set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9 from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's into the end zone yet again. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 6. Ready.
Now Young. Going up top. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal.
Ready.
That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Ready, break.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here, ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. To the goal line and in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Set, go.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Panthers 35, Panthers 23. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Quick throw here is complete. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Panthers 23. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
They're on 20-yard line.
Project S. This ain't what you want.
Drill green. Here we go. Here we go. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
For the 2-point conversion.
Blue, go. Ready.
Here's Young. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get it. Come back. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Yeah.
On first down, Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Flush to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Perry McLaurin. Touchdown Commanders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Commanders 49. Panthers 29. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready. 60 red.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. Looks like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Step. Hey, green. 10 claws red. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. He's going to try it here again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Light blue. Red blaster, 6. Red, 38. Green jack. Rail, yellow. Drill, green. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Again, working deep downfield. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Commanders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Blue strike. Hey, red. Spike, white. Hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ready?
On 1st down is Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brooks, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and long.
6, mega. Set. Edo blue. Black, 95. Black shot. Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
6. Red, yellow. Yellow, zoom. Claws red. Red, cycle. Blue striker. Go pink. Go red. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Young to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he is going to have a Panther Commanders first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And when you find yourself playing from behind at this stage of the game, Mike, I think this is 4-down territory if he doesn't pick that up. So they won't have to worry about it in this case, but expect the rest of this game, they've got to continue to be aggressive.
10 cycles. Strike.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hut.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Second pirate. Get it. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight. Trap 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken at about the 14.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready. Down. 30, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Out to his right. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
White. Set.
To throw is Young. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. He tried to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Ready, ready. Black, 95, black ultra. Fury, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set,
Back to throw. Young. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go.
On play action, Daniels. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kick by Lutz is good. The Commanders will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Panthers 29.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
A good
Brings up
spot
2nd
here,
and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Again, it is Brooks. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
Gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Drill green. Set, hut, hut.
Now Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
52
A
blast.
loss of 7.
Green
Brings
down.
up 2nd and 17.
Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Come on. Claws red. Yellow. Steel. Black. Smash. Red. Blue striker. Ready.
Here's Young. Forced to his right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Panthers 1st down.
Warriors 17.
1st First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Daniels now on first down. Forced out wide. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Cut, ready?
It is 2nd and 9.
70 Rangers.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcats, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out to the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Down, set.
Look at play action with Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, ready.
Young to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commander stretch things out even further.
Commanders 73, Panthers 29. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
6, mega. Slide blue. Smash red. Needle blue. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Yellow, yellow, 22. Black Ultra.
What do you want?
Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
He'll look deep, left sideline. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Mustang 19. Janet. 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Commanders. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Black, 95.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 52 Bulls. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready. Hut.
They'll go. Young. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Come on. Set. Viking, 18. Buffalo, 18. 19. Touch.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey. Come 19. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that,
You